107.5 WGCI, the size number one for hip hop and R&B.
Yeah.
The home of Summer Jam, starring Ari Lennox, Division, Chance the Rapper, Chloe Bailey, Wale, Gucci Mane, and so many more. But the one person that we're excited about that's going to be on this show, and who's in here with the studio right now, representing the crib right here in Chicago.
Yeah.
Give it up to Tink, baby.
Listen, we are so excited for you right now. I feel like this is a Tink moment that's happening in the universe right now.
Come on, sir. Speak all of that.
Yeah, man, you're doing your thing. Pillow Talk is about to drop tomorrow.
Thank you, Cal.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. I know you're excited.
I'm so excited, y'all, and to be home talking to y'all. It means so much to me, y'all, just to be sitting down with y'all right now.
You know what? As the elder statesman on the show, man, it's always a pleasure to see y'all do y'all thing and come up and blow up. I remember working with the Common Ground Foundation. She performed, came right off stage, did an interview with us, kicked it. So people like you, Keke Palmer, I'll be so proud of y'all when I see y'all moving. Chance, be so proud of y'all. It's like that little brother or sister that you never had that's gonna be more famous than you, and you can borrow money. So I'm looking forward to that second half.
Y'all
You
are
know,
part of my story.
Yeah.
You know this, like you say, since day one.
Yep.
WGCI always been behind me, backing everything I do. And I'm just really happy to be in a building, y'all.
You look happy,
This is very big.
Yeah.
You know, when I think of Tink, I think of perseverance because, you know, this isn't an overnight situation. There's people that might be getting familiar with Tink now, but like you said, being from Chicago, we know the history of it. And there's been so much conversation. Do you think your journey took longer than it needed to take, or do you think... Oh, you said yes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and Chicago knows me best. Y'all know my story. Since 2012, I've been releasing music. So y'all were there through the mixtape days.
Yep.
A lot of my supporters come from Winner's Diary. And I felt like, you know, I had a few bumps. You know, I was signed under a label. I went through that experience, got released, got out of my deal. And now I'm independent, and everything is kind of just flourishing now that I got that freedom back.
Right.
No question. You're independent, but of course you got, you know, major backing, so to speak. You got Cater out right now with 2 Chainz on it that's going crazy on the radio. I mean, do you feel like, even though you put all of those years in the past, do you feel like you're kind of like at the highest point in your career that you've been?
Absolutely. Every year it kind of like gets bigger and bigger. And that's what an artist wants. You know, every year we progressing. I got my new singles, Cater featuring 2 Chainz. That was a big deal. The album Pillow Talk, it has so many features on it, y'all. Like, this album is incredible. Friday, August 19th is dropping. And yeah, like really be prepared for like the growth in this album and everything I'm doing this year.
Nice.
Tink, how did you deal with the frustration? Because let's go back to when you were talking about situation since 2012, and I've seen it, the situation with the one label, with the, you know, major superstar, and everybody thought, even here at the radio station in Chicago, like, yo, she signed to them, it's over, it's on. How did you deal with that frustration, and who helped walk you through that? Because I know you couldn't do it by yourself.
Absolutely not. For me, I had to really go and change up my whole team. I had to go and find new management, find new lawyers. And I really came home. I was spending a lot of time like away from Chicago, recording in Miami, and just around other influences. And I had to get grounded again. I came home, spent a lot of time with family, touch bases at Pressure Point Recording Studios, which is on Michigan. So that meant a lot too. You go back to like your engineers you first started rocking with, and people that know your sound. So I just had to come back home and get right.
Get focused.
Get focused,
Yo,
yes.
Tink, I want to talk to you about something that I can relate to, being a brown-skinned girl. You know, there's sometimes I hear conversation, I'll throw Normani out there, and people will say, oh, Normani's not that successful because she's brown-skinned, and brown-skinned girls have it harder at times. Do you think your complexion ever played a role in your success level and in just your journey in general to getting to where you're trying to go?
So, yeah, I believe it, but at the same time, I don't claim that. Like, there's always, like, I guess you could say setbacks. People can, like, look at it like it's a color thing, but I don't let things hold me back. Like, I don't claim that, you feel me? And honestly, chocolate is so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
You know, like, this industry, it is biased, but at the same time, like, you either gonna stack or starve, you know what I mean? Like, that never held me back. And in 2022, though, like, chocolate women, we winning.
We are definitely winning,
You know?
but with that being said, do you feel there's a responsibility to represent for other chocolate girls? Because
Absolutely.
little brown skin girls come up to me all the time and say, "Oh my God, you
Yes.
show me that I can be beautiful," and that breaks my heart when I hear that, because I'm like, you beautiful whether you light skin, dark skin, whatever. But it's like, for some reason, maybe that's because I'm a dark-skinned girl, I've heard that so much throughout my career. So I just wonder how you, because I'm quite sure you have heard those sentiments too.
I have, and it's really hard to, it's really hard to take in, especially in today's time, But that's why I say, like, talent gonna always get you there.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And like you say, we representing for the girls, and we giving the chocolate girls hope, and younger girls that are looking up to women that are brown, you should always feel beautiful, always feel special, and know that you can do it too. Don't let this industry hold you back.
Tell them like I tell my daughters. I told my daughters, anybody ever tell you cute for a dark-skinned girl, tell them your daddy said to suck your pee-pee. That's however you want to say it, from my 9-year-old all the way up to my 20-year-old. Man, suck my pee-pee. I'm beautiful, period.
Let's talk about this Pillow Talk album. All right?
Yeah,
Tonight
man.
you got the album release party. We're going to be a part of that. WGCI, Charmaine's going to be hosting DJ show. Matt going to be there.
Matt.
But on this album, right, I was listening and I was going through it, and you really talking your talk on here. Pillow Talk is a perfect title. It's a very sexual album.
You little grown on here, Tink. You little grown on here.
You let your mama. See, let me ask you this. You let your mama listen to this album. She gonna learn a little bit about you.
You hear the laugh? Wait, did you hear it?
See, listen, but y'all know me since I was a kid, so it's a little different. I'm 27 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Conversation is different. The album, the topics are different. It's very grown and sexy.
Yeah.
And I wanted to put an album out like this because it's different from the other releases. This is a sultry vibe. It's a nighttime feel.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I'm growing into my womanhood, and it's certain things I want to talk.
You still ain't
and
answer my
touch
question.
on.
What your mama say? What your mama say when she hears stuff like this? Huh?
So
Did she
mama
clutch
has
her
to-
pearl?
She has to hear the clear version.
Yeah.
AKA the clean, not the explicit.
Yeah.
Shout out to moms. But moms is supporting. And if you know my journey, y'all know, I'm really a woman now, and things are gonna change. Expect for me to, be a little bolder, and a lot bolder.
Yeah.
So with that being said, because one of my favorite songs on that, when I went through the albums, Goofy, of course. For me, that's Chicago. That's Chicago right there, Goofy. And
I love that.
now the Come See Me record and I'm Coming record, face went a little red on that, because like I said, I know you, as little, I'm looking like Lil Tink, but then I'm like, whew, I had to.
Leon, don't do me like
Yeah, I had to cut it off. I had to cut it off, and I said, wow,
Don't blush now, Tink.
I started thinking about Margaret Thatcher and other people. I was like, no, not my Tink. When you sat down and you wrote this album, was that the objective? Was that the objective to show the world that, hey, this ain't Lil Tink no more, I'm coming with the rawness, or did it just spill out that way?
I think that was the objective. It's like every year it's going to be like a different version. Evolution, a different era. And me, I'm just in a nice vibe right now. Like my personal life, a lot of these topics are like what I'm feeling and what I'm going through, and it just, Pillow Talk is what came from everything I'm feeling this year. So that was the objective.
Well,
I wanted to take it there.
I had to unfollow you off Instagram for a minute.
Well, they talk about the song lyrics. I want to talk about the practicing of the song. So who you practicing these lyrics with? See, I mean, these songs can't be. They. I know there's a help with you. So let's just get to it, because you came in looking icy. I said you look rich, Tink. Now are these gifts you bought yourself, or were they some of them given? You said a little mixture of both.
As your lawyer.
No, she gonna give it to us. So Tink, who you dating? I'm gonna tell you who I heard you dating, but first I'm gonna see if you're gonna tell me who you dating.
Sus, why you wanna put me on the spot? Y'all know Chicago know me. I'm really private, but we at home, so I could be honest.
Okay.
I am dating. I have special friends.
Oh, more than one.
Man.
Is that okay?
Put an S on that.
Is that okay, y'all, to have a special friend?
I got who?
Well, okay, well, see, you're not gonna say it, so you're gonna force me to say the name that I've heard.
Who's?
And he also represents Chicago. So the name I've heard is Hitmaker. That Tink and Hitmaker got something going on. So is that?
That's my dog.
Ah, that's your dog. Okay. What kind of dog? Like puppy or chihuahua?
What kind of dog?
Wow, don't do me. I love WGCI.
We just listen. We here for it. We here for happiness. We here for joy. We here for growth. We here for you winning. We here for you getting all the flowers that you've been working for. These are flowers that you deserve. You know, they should have been given to you maybe 7-8 years ago, but they're coming right now, and that's all that matters. And it's your moment. It's a Tink time.
Yes. And I'm glad we mentioned Hitmaker. He is the executive producer of the album. So, you know, outside of like personal life, we put in a lot of work. You know what I mean? And that's my special friend. We are very close. We have a great business relationship and personal. So it's I got a soft spot for him. You know what I mean? But we put in a lot of work on this album. We released Heat of the Moment. That was the first one. Chicago supported that one so well. We had to come back and drop Pillow Talk.
There you go. There you go. Let's talk about
Summer Jam.
Let's talk about Summer Jam. Summer Jam is going down. You're on this amazing lineup. Ari Lennox Division, Chance, Chloe Bailey, Wale, Gucci Man, and of course, like we said when we started this conversation, our very own Tink. How is it going to feel when you go out there and hit that stage, WGCI stage in Chicago?
Come on, Summer Jam, WGCI stage it's the biggest. You know what I mean? And I haven't had a show in Chicago this year.
Wow.
So I need all of my fans.
That's going to be lit.
To show out, y'all. Yeah. Summer Jam is going to be amazing. The lineup is crazy. I'm excited. I may bring some special guests, some special friends.
Okay.
Y'all never know. And we in Chicago, y'all, so we have to turn up.
So, question, you know, I got, seeing all of the young ladies in Chicago doing their thing on the music scene, how has Tink avoided the whole, which I think sometimes is a little bit petty, the Queen of Chicago title? You know, going back and forth. How have you been able to avoid that and just focus on the music? Because sometimes I look at some of the artists, and I'm not going to say none of their names, and I think they're all talented, and I think there's room for everybody to be great, but it's just something about wearing that moniker that makes them feel special, so they throw little jabs at each other back and forth on Instagram. How have you avoided that?
You know what? I've been through it before.
Okay.
And I've had moments where, you know, you're so crazy about having a title, the queen of this, the queen of that. Y'all, the biggest focus is getting this money. You know what I mean? And a lot of times that beef and, you know, being into it with people from the crib, it doesn't help or make us look good. You know, you can block your blessing, block your bag just by trying to beef about a title or word. Like you said, we all queens and we all do our thing in our own special way. So I've been through that, you know what I mean? And I've learned and I've grown, and we're better united.
Yeah, I feel like it's a major collabs like
so
that. That could be crazy.
Yes, and it's so many of us girls. We are so stronger when we work together.
Facts.
I was going to just say, before you go, can you give the girls in Chicago a word of encouragement? Because, see, a lot of times you see stars, but we saw you become a star, you know, so your words would be more relatable to the little girls listening right now, or just women in general, about keep going after your dream and not letting anything stop you from making your dreams come true.
Yes, I feel that so much, y'all. You can really look at my story and understand that anything is possible, y'all. Honestly, no matter where you're from, what you look like, your background, we are so capable. We are powerful. You know, people look up to Chicago. We inspire. You know what I'm trying to say? We set the trends. So keep being you and don't let nobody tell you that you cannot do something. I've been through it, y'all. You know, a lot of times these people, you know, in these labels and stuff, they don't know what they talking about. We have the influence and we have all the power. So yes, I support all my girls in Chicago. If you are an R&B artist, a singer, you know, I'm right behind you and I'm backing you. We gonna do it.
Let me cater to you.
Tink, we're proud of you. We're happy that you're spending this time with us today. We want to remind everybody a few things happening tonight. The Pillow Talk release party will be at Chemistry. Charmaine, BG, Sean Mack in the mix. Man, we've been giving away VIP tickets to that. The album release party. Just for a moment, just talk about what people can expect for that.
Yes, y'all. This is the biggest party of the night. I'm in Chicago. I'm coming through. I want to see everybody. We having a good time in honor of Pillow Talk tonight, y'all. So make sure you RSVP.
Yeah.
You know, I believe it may be sold out, but it may be some tickets left.
Girl, Chicago, we not sneaking.
WGCI.
We gonna be up in there.
So yeah, I want to see all my girls, you know, and my guys. We're gonna have a good time and we're gonna ball out.
Release party tonight. Pillow Talk out tomorrow. Tink on Summer Jam September 18th.
Well,
Man,
that sounds like a busy schedule.
We rolling.
Hey, one last question. Does the album come with a rose? Because what you talking about on here?
A vibrator.
Or something. I mean, yeah, man, that's like you got like a little package, a Pillow Talk rose package.
Get him.
Chicago Tink hanging out with us today on
Yes.
WGCI. We appreciate you so
Love
much.
y'all.
Congratulations on everything.
Success,
Pillow Talk.
man.
Make sure y'all go get it. It's
Yeah.
GCI.